Ministry of Women and Child Development, Support to Training and Employment Program for Women, STEP, STEP. Support to Training and Employment Program for Women was launched as a central sector scheme in 1986-87. The program of STEP aims to make a significant impact on women by upgrading skills for self and wage employment. The sequence of activities is envisaged as mobilizing women in viable groups, improving their skills, arranging for productive assets, access to wage employment, creating backward and forward linkage, improving arranging for support services, providing access to credit, awareness generation, gender sensitization, nutrition education, sensitization of project functionaries, etc. Thus, STEP advocates an integrated package of inputs aiming at the self-reliance and empowerment of women by enhancing their productivity and enabling them to take up income generation activities. The ultimate endeavor of each project should be develop the group to thrive on a self-sustained basis in the marketplace with the minimum government support and intervention after the project period is over. Objective of the scheme: to mobilize women in small viable groups and make facilities available through and access to credit. To provide training for skill upgradation, to enable groups of women to take up employment come income generation, to provide support services for further improving training and employment conditions for women. Sectors covered. The scheme covers 10 traditional sectors of employment: agriculture, animal husbandry, dairy farming, fisheries, handlooms, handicrafts, khadi and village industries, sericulture, social forestry, and wasteland development. Target group. The target group to be covered under the STEP program includes the wage laborers, unpaid daily workers, female-headed households, migrant laborers, tribal, and other dispossessed groups. The beneficiaries under the project will be poor or assetless, marginalized women with special focus on SC/ST households, women-headed households, and families below the poverty line. Contents of project proposals are to mobilize women into groups, improve their skills, arrange for productive assets, create backward and forward linkage, arrange for supportive services such as health, childcare, education, provide access to credit, undertake awareness generation, impart nutrition education, and sensitize project functionaries. Cost structure of different components is in percentage. Administration covers around 6%, training, technical skill training and orientation of beneficiaries and project functionaries around 20%, infrastructure including marketing support, quality control and managerial support 25%, raw material for training including equipment and other material required for training 25%, establishment of development cooperatives wherever required, mobilization and strengthening of field level sets up where such support is not available through the existing setup is around 10%, support services 8%, and overriding cost around 6%. The per capita cost should not exceed more than rupees 8,000. The duration of this scheme would be around 2 to 4 years. Number of beneficiaries 500 to 10,000. Cost ratio sharing 90% share of Government of India and 10% by implementing agencies. Registered volunteering organizations of at least 3 years standing, district rural development agencies, public sector undertakings and organizations, cooperatives and federations. Documents required: registration certificate, memorandum of association and bylaws of organization, audited statement of accounts for preceding 3 years, annual reports for 3 preceding years, arrangements proposed for technical training and support including trainers' name and qualifications, outline map of the project area, benchmark survey of intended beneficiaries, utilization certificate and statement of expenditure as certified by a CA in respect of earlier project if any, marketing plan and link up with institutional finance.